MLB Network is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Boston attempt to end a six-game losing streak. Next. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers and 29 driven in. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Next, it'll be J.D. Martinez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Now the first pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping up is Rafael Devers. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center, and this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Boston. Nick Pivetta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does, and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
First offering. Gio Urshela is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So next to hit is Glaber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A ball and a strike now. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he misses again, ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. 1 run scores, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hit in the air to right field. Renfroe is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
No left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, number 28 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. From the stretch. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1, here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 5-2 New York. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One and 2. Here it comes.
2-2 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in is Kike Hernandez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Mayhew. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seam up. and an easy.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A base hit in his first trip. Ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
That's a ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Grounded weakly toward third. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First offering.
1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once
Now
like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again, too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Two down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Mayhew is off at first with 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Austin Bryce is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Now back, the designated hitter,
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's 7-2. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
And now to the plate,
Yankees,
Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Voigt is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Pitch on the way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Dahlbeck, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Can't keep the weight balls behind 1 and 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Two and 1. Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Vasquez leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Ball 3.
3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
So the next to bat will be Marwin Gonzalez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready now is Kyle Higashioka. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Ball 1. Higashioka, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I got 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now in the box, Gio Urshela hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And did he go around?
Okay.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Ball.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Seven runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tapped up the first baseline. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next, here is DJ Mayhew. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First delivery to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Three and 0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's ball 4.
That's up.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Higashioka on third. Velasquez at second. LeMahieu is over at first with 1 away. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next up will be Glaber Torres, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run is scored. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. Line hard to center field. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today. So he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in for Boston, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Ball 3.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because
Now
if it's
batting,
put in play,
left fielder,
there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single
Now
had to
batting,
feel good right
third
there.
baseman,
Nice piece of hit.
Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back, still going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 25 for him on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate,
Now
Bobby
batting,
Dahlbeck.
the first baseman,
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped him up. Urshela shading to his right. And he makes the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 5. Now at the plate is Giancarlo Stanton
Leading off
as we
for
move
the
past the
Yankees,
halfway point in this
the
one
left
and
fielder,
begin the bottom of the 5th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Higashioka.
So the bases are empty with two gone now. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. David Robertson takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
So stepping in is Christian Vasquez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And He thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in next, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Boston strands a couple. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Marcus Walden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
The shortstop, number 71.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Devers is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Next to dig in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ Mayhew.
Next to stand in is DJ Mayhew. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
Alex Verdugo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez
1-0.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Now it'll be Rafael Devers. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
2-1.
Verdugo on third with 2 out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Fouled off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Glaber Torres. Now the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. Popped up. Dahlbeck into foul territory. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
And now here is Luke Voigt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now to bat, Hunter Renfroe. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Stanton looking up. Gone! Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now to the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 6.
Adam
attention,
Ottavino
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching for
bullpen
the
in the
Red
bottom
Sox.
half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off
He's got a
for
hit
the
in
Yankees,
3 at-bats to this
the
point.
left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the AB now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
I got the count. 2-2.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike.
I got the count.
Oh, that's
1
a
and 2.
tough call. Now 1-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They won't add to their 9-6 lead.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Riding forward now is the DH, Xander Bogaerts. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Lean to.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping in once again is J.D. Martinez. Flew out last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
That's over, put low. It's a ball and a strike. Verdugo leads off first with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
A roll this Chapman. They call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Zach Britton answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. In now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Striding in is Hunter Renfroe. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. New York came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Luis Severino earned his 5th win of the year. Nick Pivetta allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox.